Yes, sir?
Ransom, how far have you gone with the travel arrangements?
I have the travel agency on the wire now, sir.
You will cancel all present arrangements and come in for further instructions.
Yes, sir. Yes?
Ransom, will you and Winthrop come in, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sir Ronald. I've altered the travel plans and I'm going to make the journey myself. You will therefore see that all arrangements are made in my name, and the reservations in all instances to include my son, who is going with me. Yes, sir. That is all.
Then I'm not to go, sir?
Sorry, Winthrop, no. You heard my instructions to Blascom.
Yes, sir.
This mission is far too important and far too dangerous to ask you or any of our subordinates to undertake. The risk is too great. I have decided to wangle this alone.
But, Sir Ronald, the region is desolate, dangerous without definite protections from the great powers. The French and British boundary lines are very indefinite. You'll be absolutely on your own. Let Winthrop go.
I've had that gone into very thoroughly. I've only to see the ruling sheik of the section, whose palms are not only dirty, but very itchy, in order to secure the concession that we seek, and the safety that goes with it. Tungsten, gentlemen, is where you'll find it. With all due respect to you and Winthrop, I feel that this is one mission that I alone can accomplish.
Mr. Ronald.
But what, Winthrop?
Beg pardon, sir. I meant only to wish you Godspeed and the best of luck. If tungsten is there, I know you will find it.
Thanks, old fellow. You know I understood this alone, don't you? No question of your ability enters into it. If I'm successful, we will all share equally in the glory and wealth accruing. Hey, old fellows?
Certainly. Yes, sir.
Come in.
All arrangements have been made, sir. Rail and steamer accommodations to Port Said and camel caravan to Balakawana. From there, your own arrangements to Lakbu, headquarters of Sheikh Yusuf Abdur. This is your present to him, sir. Your letter of credit and banking facilities end at Balakawana. From there, you carry your finances on your own person. May I be permitted to wish you a very pleasant journey, sir, and the best of luck.
Of course you may, Blascom. I shall probably need all the good wishes I can get. Devilish rotten country I'm going into. Let's have a spot, what?
Right, all
Yes,
right.
sir.
Here's to your good health, gentlemen, and to mine.
To you, Sir Ronald.
Best of luck and Godspeed.
Begging your pardon, sir. The boat train leaves at 3 o'clock.
We'll join you later.
What of the boy?
He's taking him with him. Isn't that correct, Bascom?
Quite correct, sir. He's taking him to that outlandish country to raise him amongst the Arabs. Strike me pink, gentlemen. Arabia no less.
Welcome to my house, Sir Ronald. You have had a very arduous journey. With the great resources at your country's command, I shall ever hope for the complete domination of this country by His Most Gracious Majesty. Perhaps because I, too, would then be able to enjoy the comforts of modern travel. Please accept my most humble apologies for the very poor comforts I can offer you.
I am very honored that you allow me and my party to be your guests. In the name of my great country and my associates, I beg to assure your highness our only desire is to bring you peace and a share of the wealth and honors that may accrue to us through these present scientific explorations.
I feel sure that we shall arrive at a very just and amicable arrangement. Otherwise, I should never have invited you here. Won't you sit down? Will you have coffee or tea?
Coffee, please.
May I have coffee, sir?
I think so, yes.
Simmons, aren't you going to have coffee too?
Naturally, if it's the custom, Master Ronald.
I was rather fearful of conducting negotiations through an interpreter. I was not informed that I should meet an English scholar, and am, to say the least, quite delighted. You have been in England?
Yes, I spent some time in London. My father educated me there.
Simmons, the package.
Yes, sir.
With my compliments and an earnest desire that our business agreements may continue to the best interests of your country and mine.
This is indeed a precious gift. I shall accept it in the spirit in which it is offered. Shall in turn confer it upon your son as a token of friendship. You may proceed.
Our mission is to locate the deposit of tungsten, very valuable to us in the making of many articles, for which we are prepared to pay you 100,000 a copper gold as a bonus for the exclusive concession, to probe and survey at our leisure, and to be assured by you protection against lawless roving bands.
You may rest assured that should we enter into a contract, I shall carry out my end of it to the letter. You may rest assured, my friend, that my contract guaranteeing you safe through the pass shall be carried out to the letter. That is a just business arrangement. I am happy to be an associate of yours. Your accommodations are ready. Sleep well. You will be awakened with the coming of the dawn, as I am well aware of your anxiety to pursue your survey. Good night, sir. A pleasant awakening.
Thank you for your good wishes, and good night.
You may notify the foreign competitors of these English that I am ready to receive their mission. You may say that Sir Ronald Chatham and his associates have found no favor in my eyes, but that the price of the tungsten concession is now 150,000 Akaba gold.
Truth drips like honey from thy lips, O Master.
Distribute this amongst our followers.
Come, I'll take you back.
Coming, Master Russell. Coming.
I know.
Have no fear, my child.
She goes to the order of Hassan al-Din, the Lion Man. Beyond this point, we cannot go.
What shall we tell Yusuf when we return? All our lives will be forfeited. We tell him any escape.
It's better we say that all were killed, and that Sharifa was shot by accident when she rode among us. And it is agreed that that will be the tale we tell.
Thou art gravely wounded, my child.
Yes, Father.
Thou art the woman of Sheikh Yusuf Abdullah, that festering sore of Lakfu.
Have mercy, O Father. You know my story. Hold not against me that over which I have no control. I ask only the protection of this child. I beg of you to take him and protect him from Yusuf Abdullah.
Whosoever harmeth the least of these, my children, shall have his heart torn from his bosom, racked with stone, and cast into the depths of the sea. What of this child?
His parents have been imposed upon, robbed, and then he and his entire party massacred, as always happens to those who deal with Yusuf Abdullah.
How cometh thou by him?
I saved him. I took him from his father, Sir Ronald Chatham. Oh, Father, you will soon need a disciple to carry on, to help you in your old age. Take him. Teach him to follow in your footsteps, to lead your followers, when you shall have been taken to Allah.
But the English, who will search for him, what of them?
None will come to you. Do you not see the honors and glory that will come to you through this boy, who is a nobleman in his own country? Oh, Father, give me peace. Give my tired mind rest in the thought that I have given unto my country a leader.
Peace, my child. He shall be taken to my bosom, be made my disciple, and shall lead all true believers against all those who make evil.
Thanks, oh Father. Goodbye, my boy. I am very...
Remember, thou art not to fear the evil that man or beast may do unto thee. Here thou seest the King of Peace, giving unto man that companionship which humans deny unto each other. Thou art to learn the ways of this peace, and like the beast, know only faithfulness to all, to love, to honor, and to share all things equally, overlooking the meannesses with which humans will attempt to harm thee. Thou art not afraid to live like this?
I am not afraid.
Then come closer to these, and let them know that thou art one of them.
And not for now, my son. There are cubs to be exercised. Wilt thou come?
At thy bidding, my father, all the earth listens. Am I greater than these?
Word has been received of the coming of another caravan, who desire thy protection through the pass. Hast thou still the courage to defy Yusuf Abdur?
Thou hast taught me to fear not the evil that men do unto me. Is Yusuf Abdur more than a man? I shall ride with a caravan.
Where is he? Aren't we supposed to have his special guidance?
Well, we have his men with us.
Our main reason for coming this way was to meet him. Aren't we to have that pleasure?
With your kind permission, I will join your party and ride with you through the pass.
The pleasure's all ours. Charming fellow, isn't he? It is the Sheikh, Yusuf Abdur. Thou may retire, my daughter, and await my call.
Thou needst not call me, father, if it is the Greek Yusuf as a prospective bride. I will not go to him.
He's rich and powerful. Thou shouldst be proud to have such a one seeking thy hand.
Father, thou hast taught me obedience in all things, and I would give my very life to please thee. But this I cannot obey. I will not go to him. Forgive me, Father. Thou needst not call me until he is gone.
Peace to thee, O Sire.
Peace to thee, Yusuf.
May Allah smile on thee.
To thy wishes a greater measure of wealth and power. Sit.
I come again to seek the hand of thy daughter, Ulayla. I have riches, many camels and horses, but I am lonesome. The cold of years sits heavy upon me. I have need of a wife such as Ulayla to comfort me. Dost thou still discourage me?
It is not I that discourages the great Yusuf Abdur. My daughter is cold to thy entreaties. She likes thee not.
Does the daughter rule the father? Dost thou countenance disobedience? Shalt thou like the laughter of all true believers when it shall come to their ears that Muhammad Bey is ruled by his daughter?
Thy insults pass unnoticed. My daughter is self-willed. Were I to give her to thee, she would but run away. Wouldst thou then enjoy the laughter that comes to thee?
Enough of this talking back and forth. No man or woman has ever successfully defied the wishes of Yusuf Abdur. I will return again soon. By then, thou had best have thy daughter disciplined and ready to obey the marriage laws.
Thou needst not return, Yusuf. My father has need of me here. Thou may take a female that has been my custom for years. Thy threats we fear not, for we have the protection of Leon el Din against such as thou.
Thou art being unkind to thy father. I am afraid we have offended Yusuf.
What of it? He's not nearly so powerful since the coming of Leon el Din.
What knowest thou of this lion man? Hast thou seen this wild man of the hills?
Nay, father. But like all of Arabia, I've heard of it.
Hast thou heard that he and his lions tear the necks of men? Wouldst thou like him to tear thy horse to pieces?
He does no harm to any except evildoers. He's made the Lakru Pass safe for caravans. He will someday lead all true believers to safety and happiness.
Stop. Thou art conjuring the picture of a hero who is nothing but a wild hillman, of no blood or birth, a creature as wild as the lions he roams with. Does such as he makes thee refuse the great Sheikh Yusuf Abdur?
Nay, father. I've not ever seen him, but I'd like to.
It is time Mohammed Bey and his daughter be taught a lesson. For Mohammed Bey, the lesson that obedience must be taught not with kindness, but with force. And for you, Layla, the lesson that Yusuf Abdur cannot be driven from her door like the lowest camel driver. She rides daily towards the mountains with but two as escorts. To you, Dost Muhammad, I entrust the mission of bringing her to Lakbu, to be held hostage there by me until she shall have come to her senses.
Thou wishes our law, master. In thy riding about, thou wilt be careful to stay within safety, or else thou shalt be food for the lion.
My father laughs with me.
Too far from home, and they will escort you safely back.
Thou art much too early of tongue. Ride on. We have no need of thee.
You heard. Ride on.
Fear not, O princess. Thy attackers are no more. Thou needst have no fear of me. I am the son of Hassan el-Din.
Yes, I know. Thou art Leon el Din. I'm not afraid.
Thou art not injured?
Nay.
Then it is best you return to your home. With your permission, I will ride with thee.
And but for this great man, O sire, your daughter would now be worse than dead. Didst not recognize of what tribe they were? No, their faces were covered, and they were unknown to us.
Father, this is El Leon.
I've been told of his bravery, my daughter. Peace to thee, and my deep gratitude for the great service thou hast given unto my house.
Say no more, sire. I have done nothing. Thy daughter is in need of rest. And thy faithful follower, I fear, is severely wounded. I leave thee, O sire, with wishes for thy continued good health. Peace to thee.
Peace to thee, my son.
My father wishes me to again thank you and asks for the early return of El Leon to our home. My father would like to hear thee tell of the lions. Thou wilt return soon?
I will return.
The party is small, and the girl of great beauty, sire.
Wait. Repeat again what you saw.
The party is of English. At their head rides El Leon, with a girl of great beauty who wears hair of much whiteness.
Hazza, pay close attention.
To her, El Leon is much attentive. He seems to like her much. They ride toward the oasis of Ben Mohammed Bey.
Hazza, return to the oasis of Ben Mohammed Bey and tell of the coming of this English party. Be sure to tell of the English girl who rides at their head with El Leon, and make certain that Layla overhears. Dost understand, Hazza?
Yes, Master. The story will be well told.
The moon will shortly hide behind the clouds, my daughter. It is not fitting that thou tarry longer in the open.
Yes, brother. I shall retire now. Peace to thee, El Leon.
Peace to thee, Layla. Peace to thee, sire.
Layla, call it this beggar beloved, this man who is kin to lions, an unknown, who is lower than a servant in my house.
Stop, Father. Wouldst call this man an outcast, who commands the respect of humans and beasts? Canst thy servants command even a horse? Call this man unknown about whom all Arabia is speaking?
Thou art mad, Layla. Retire to thy couch and meditate upon the unseemly behavior was thy father.
Forgive me, Father. In all things I obey thee. If my heart obeys thee not, must I tear it out?
Thou art a welcome visitor, Yusuf. Wilt thou sup with us?
Thou art a gracious host, O sire.
Oh, thank you. Oh, what a beautiful girl. But he evidently isn't very fond of strangers. Oh, I like it here, Father. You know, it's the first real touch we've had of this remarkable country. It's really very interesting here.
You don't mean it's interesting here, Doris. You mean a certain person is interesting. Take your fill, my dear, because we must be moving on.
Oh, let's stay a while, Father. I do love it here.
No, my child, we must move on.
That settles it then. We're staying on indefinitely. We shall be very happy here, shan't we, Father?
Very well, my darling. We shall stay. I will make the necessary arrangements.
Eulalia seems unhappy and alone. With your permission, I will go to her.
If Eulalia will receive thee, thou hast my permission.
Come, Eulalia. Let us be friends. The white man will ever cling to the white woman, and that is as it should be. But let thee and me, who are true children of the desert, not look beyond its rim for our mates. Let this white man have his white woman, and let me have thee.
I would not have thee if there were no other men on earth. You're a fool. Go away. Do not annoy me. What care I what this Elion does? I hate him. I hate thee. I will not marry him or thee or any man. All men are fools and liars. Go away.
The time has come, O sire, when I must speak to thee of my love for Eulalia, and beg of you to give it to me in marriage.
Thou bloodless wife of an unknown, darest thou raise eyes to a true daughter of Arabia, whose blood is that of emperors? A beggar thou art. Hast thou horses, camels, or any riches worthy to be exchanged for the daughter of a sheikh? Return to thy den. Thou needst a lesson in true friendship, which I offered thee, and which I now withdraw. Get thee gone.
I have a plan to discredit him in the eyes of all. He is not a god, but a weak, bloodless creature who will sway like a feather in the wind. We will prove to the world the fool that he is, thereby breaking the rule of Hassan el-Din, the Lion Man, and bringing back to Yusuf Abder the glory that is ours. Hold faith in me, your only true leader.
Regardless of character or deportment, my son, all men are not equal in the eyes of these non-understanding mortals. Thou canst not hope to associate with these smug creatures who, because of greater riches, assume airs of superiority. To be good is not enough. To be rich is a necessity. Be not so upset, my son. Thou art greater than any of these. Shall I tell thee who
Look,
thou...
Father.
great Sheikh Ali Haji, he of great riches and power, has established a camp close by Lakbu and near to the oasis of Ben Muhammad Bey. He commands the presence there of the great El Leon, who is to be honored with the order of the Emir Ben Sadah.
When does the great Sheikh arrive?
Allah Haji will arrive shortly after sunset. You are to be there to greet him.
Great honors are coming to thee, my son. Thy fame is spreading far and wide. With these new honors to be conferred upon you, you will be accepted as an equal by all men. Be of good heart, my son.
Did you hear, Father? He called me Prince. Does that mean I'm to be made a prince? And a prince can marry a princess. Perhaps Eulalia will be there with her father, who will reconsider and allow me to wed Eulalia.
Come, thou wilt make thyself ready, my son, and take with thee an escort.
Yes, Father.
Leon El-Din, son of Hassan El-Din. You must make yourself at ease. The great Sheikh Ali Haji will arrive shortly.
Come, drink to the health of he who would confer upon the great honors. Come, drink. Come, drink.
Yusuf Abdur, Sheikh of Lakbu.
Mohammed Bey, Sheikh of Oasis, Ramley Spa.
What shall be said to Emir to ease the effect of this great insult?
That will come in due time.
His Highness Ali S. Haji, Ambassador to Lakbu of the Emir Ben Sadah.
Peace to thee. And to the noble sheikhs, greeting. And to the fairest daughter of Lakbu, greeting. It is a great pleasure to see assembled here the great ones of Lakbu. But to what great circumstance am I indebted for the presence here of this noble warrior, who lies with such utter aplomb drunkenly at my feet? Remove this fool from here, and let him lie among more suitable companions.
Father. I'm ill. Take me home.
Yes, my daughter. Oh, sire, this happening has greatly distressed my daughter. We crave permission to retire.
No problem. That brought me here. Sit. Sit.
Father, canst forgive me this grave wrong?
Thou hast done no wrong. In thy innocence thou art an easy victim of drugged wine. None but unthinking wretches, such as Yusuf Abdur, who no doubt planned this happening, will think evil of thee.
There approaches Mohammed Bey and a party of people in great haste who seek audience with thee.
Once, Mohammed Bey, thou didst break the heart of El Leon with harsh words. If thou comest now to deride and jeer, thou hadst best depart.
Nay, I come to beg forgiveness.
Thou knowest then that the coming of Ali S. Haji was but trickery, used by Yusuf Abdur to drug the wine and despoil El Leon?
I had not known, but I suspected.
For this kindness of thought I thank thee. What is the nature of thy visit?
My daughter is held captive by Yusuf Abdur.
Where? Where?
At his camp in Lakbu, which is guarded and patrolled like a great fortress.
You will proceed to the outskirts of Yusuf's camp and await my coming. Make no sound, else our attempts may fail. Be not afraid of what thou shalt see.
It is useless to struggle, Ulela. Since the downfall of El Leon, I am again all-powerful. All true believers now know that I can do no wrong. Thou hast thy choice of remaining here of thine own free will, or of being held as my wife against thy will.
I shall marry whom I please. That will not be thee. I shall kill myself first.
Yusuf Abdur, I call upon thee to turn my daughter loose and conduct her safely through your camp to me.
Tell the old fool to return to the care of his sheep. I hear him not.
We ask thee again for the safe return of you, Layla, daughter of Ben Mohammed Bey.
Drunken companion of dancing girls had best return to his cave before I have him broken in two. Drive these disturbers of my peace away.
Drive these fools away without mercy.
All things cometh a day of reckoning. How now, thou? Dost thou not remember this boy? Dost remember this chain and ring? Oh, thou knowest now that this is one boy thine assassins did not kill. Think, my son. Dost remember thy first meeting with me? Think back.
Yes, I remember. The gentle lady who carried me to thee.
That was Sharifa, who rescued thee from certain death. Thou hast fulfilled thy destiny, my son. Yusuf Abdur is the murderer of thy father, of Sharifa and many others. Thou mayest choose thine own method in punishing this infamous creature, who thou now holdest with the full knowledge that all mankind will forgive.
family of Sir Ronald Chatham?
Why, yes. Sir Ronald disappeared in Arabia years ago, searching for tungsten, I think. His firm, the Continental Exploration Company, has since become one of the largest mining companies in the whole world.
El Leon is the son of Sir Ronald Chatham.
Been laughing.